This is Dakota. You my little pride and joy. Yeah. Hi, welcome back to another video. Vlogging is not supposed to be this hard. I kid you not. It's the hardest thing trying to be a stay-at-home mom and vlog in between naps. I just got spit up on trying to record the last part of it, and it's not something that you want to catch on video. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about how I moved while I was 35 weeks pregnant, and we road tripped from Florida to where we live now, which I'm not going to say right now just because I'm not comfortable with that. And so on November 18th of 2018, we started to go pick up my mom because she flew down to help me move. And so we picked her up, and then after we picked her up, we had to fill up my car. I have a very, very small car, so we needed to get a rooftop carrier to do it. And it wasn't fun filling up all of that. What are you doing? We started to move on, I believe it was the 20th. I believe we started driving. The 20th, the night of it, so we didn't get very far. We just got to the top of Georgia. I mean, the bottom of Georgia. We're just gonna turn you around then, okay? Okay. This is Dakota. You my little pride and joy. Yeah. So, we were starting our road trip on the 20th, and it took until Thanksgiving Day we got here. Just a little time perspective, and that we were sharing the driving between my mother and me, and so Mike was crammed in the back with all of our bags and stuff like that, so it wasn't very comfortable for him. But it was a really great driving experience. I never really drove more than like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from home before, so it was a really great experience for me. And I got to drive through like the mountains and stuff, and going up a mountain when it's really windy and it's the middle of winter and you have a rooftop carrier on a very tiny car is kind of scary. And then my car started making this really weird noise, so it was very scary. But road tripping while you're pregnant is not as bad as it would seem. You have to stop a lot for going to the bathroom because you pee a lot more, so you have to stop a lot for that, but it's just like normal pregnancy. You're just sitting in a car instead of in the bed. So we started road tripping, and it didn't cost as much as we thought either. It still took a lot of money, but not nearly as much as we thought, because we only had to pay for a hotel room for 2 nights and food for 3 days, the night of the first day as well, so it wasn't so bad. And the whole time he was just kicking around and having a good old time and just being the little cutie that he is. And road tripping pregnant can be difficult. It can be for some people. Like I said in my earlier video, I was fortunate and I didn't have a very complicated pregnancy at all. So the only issues that I had was I had to pee, and I was hungry all the time, and my legs hurt. Oh my god. My legs hurt. Like, if you decide to road trip while you're pregnant, I would suggest talking to your doctor first to make sure like what precautions you can take, because you really don't want to get clots in your legs. Just, you need to get out and walk at least every 3 hours, or your legs are gonna hurt so bad. And even so, your legs are probably gonna hurt because all of your joints are hurting because you put on extra weight, especially if you're 8 months pregnant. You put on the extra weight, all your joints are hurting, and then when they're stuck in the same position for long periods of time, they just hurt. And that's what I struggled with most. And we really had a great road trip though. Me and Mike have never done that kind of thing in our relationship before. The furthest we've ever gone is the mall. and that was like 2 hours away from our house. So it was a very nice experience to be able to do that with him and watch him explore stuff. It was really cute. It was a great time. Hopefully the next time that we road trip, I won't be pregnant and we'll have our little man, and we can do it without my mom. We can just have a relationship road trip and it'll be great. It's really gonna be great. But just make sure you pack some snacks, because we had like a box full of snacks because we didn't want to pay for all that food. It's cheaper to just get some snacks, hold you over, or have a really big lunch and have a small dinner, or have a very small breakfast and lunch and then have a bigger dinner. Like, not saying go to a restaurant when you're trying to move when you don't have that much money anyway. Don't do that, because that's just a waste of money. But like, we would do the breakfast at the hotel, whatever there was, and then we would just do something quick. Like, one day we went to Whataburger because we don't have that in Florida, or not that I know of at least. So we tried Whataburger for the first time, and then since it was a bigger lunch, we just had something small for dinner. Like, we just had butted meat. We just had something small for dinner. I think it was like we had KFC or something, just something like that. So really make sure that you write out your budget first, because you really don't want to overspend. And if you're moving to a totally different state, you want to make sure that you have enough money left over just in case something happens. So I know I keep saying that we were road tripping, which we were technically road tripping, but we were road tripping to get to the destination of our new house, or living with my mother, because they already moved and we're just following them up. But we were moving to a totally different state, and we left all of our friends, and he left all of his family, and the only family I have up here is my mother. So it's kind of been a little bit rough having the new baby and like having nobody to share him with. Like, oh my god, don't you love my baby? Look at my baby. Like, look at your niece, look at your grandson, look at your cousin, and just meet the family. It's just, he hasn't gotten that, and I haven't gotten to show him off to anybody really. So it's just been kind of hard dealing with that. Plus, I'm a stay-at-home mom and I'm home alone all day, 5 days a week, and on top of that, we can't even go anywhere because it's winter, and even if we could go anywhere, we don't really know anybody to hang out with. Like, we can go out for a walk or something, which is great. Postpartum, you should walk. It's a great way to start getting back into exercise. But going for a walk isn't the same as like talking with another adult. Like, you spend all day with your little baby, which is wonderful and lovely, and I wouldn't trade it for a thing in the world. But sometimes it would be nice to be able to have a conversation with like another mom, or with my old friends, but not just over the phone. Like, sit down and talk with someone. So that's something that personally I've been struggling with the new move. I know Mike has been struggling with it as well, because he also left all of his friends, and he doesn't even have one family member up here like I do. He just literally has me, and not that we're not enough for each other, because we completely are. And honestly, once we live on our own, it'll be so much better, and we'll be 10 times happier, because we just want to be on our own and have our little family and be happy. But it's really not so bad moving while you're pregnant or taking a road trip. Just really make sure you consult your doctor and get advice from other people of road tripping, and what to do and what to bring and how to make it easier, and where to stop for the cheapest food, or how to get good hotel deals. So just budget it smartly. You can still have a lot of fun and experience a lot when you budget it smart. And I'll try to put some pictures at the end or throughout the video. We didn't take a lot of pictures just because I didn't empty my camera roll before we left, so I didn't really have a lot of space. But we took a couple, so I'll try to put them in at the end. And after we got here, there was snow on the ground already, I believe. Just like snow from like the week before that hadn't melted. So that was awesome, because for me, I haven't really seen snow since I live in Florida. Like how I talked about my DC trip for my senior trip in the last video, that was the first time that I remember actually seeing snow on the ground. Like I know I saw it when I was a baby, but other than that DC trip, I don't remember seeing snow. And living here, we've got to experience snow falling for the first time and get to experience a blizzard and driving on ice and having a baby in the cold and giving birth in the cold. And not that I was outside in the cold giving birth, because I was in a hospital when it was warm, but it was cold outside. So it's just been a very good, very loving experience, and I love my little munchkin, and he's the best thing that ever happened to me. And he always has his hands in his face, but we're gonna try to move it so that you guys can see how cute he is. There he is. That's my little boy. Yeah. Thank you for watching our video, and thank you for being patient with the fact that the little man keeps waking up from his nap and needing to be held. So we really appreciate you supporting us and listening to us. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, again, just leave them down below. And if you have anything that you would like us to do a video on, or to know about being a stay-at-home mom, or what it's like moving and having nobody postpartum and dealing with postpartum depression or not, just stuff like that, just let me know and we will make a video for you. So for now, we're gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye, Dakota. Bye, guys. You don't even care. Okay, little bugger. So I don't even know what the hell I was saying. Why do you do that to me? And you're asleep again. You don't even care. Oh my god. This isn't easy. Okay. Are you gonna let me do this? Are you just awake now? Yeah? Okay. I forgot how many weeks pregnant I was. Hold on. I'll remember it. Hi guys, so today I'm here to talk to you about how I just cut my face out of the video and woke up my baby.